What's up, loves? I'm naturally curler, and jumping right into this video, I'm going to use Taliah Waajid's Apple and Aloe shampoo with silk protein. Now, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about a topic that's been all over the internet and just give my point on it. You don't have to agree. I don't mind if you don't agree. It's just me talking about it and just doing something a little bit different than I normally do. This video is sponsored by Taliah Waajid's brand. I did tell y'all in my last video that I'll be doing a series with their products. I have one more video, and that'll be it. So for those of you that are very supportive, I can't speak of this, thank you so much. You know, sponsored videos aren't a bad thing. It's always a good thing. You don't have to buy the products, but I'm using these products because I do like them. I don't use stuff that don't work on my hair, because regardless, fine hair, I just can't make nothing shake. If it don't work, it don't work. And I'm not about to go put my hair through all that stress, especially if I don't like a product. So let's get into this video. After I shampoo my hair using this product, we're going to start coloring my hair emerald. Boom. So the color I'm going to be using is emerald, and it is a hair dye from Adore. And y'all, this sucker can bleed. I didn't use the right gloves, so it did bleed through my nails. I had to go and get my nails redone because it stained my whole hand. I think this bled worse than my red hair. So be careful if you choose to use this color. This is a bluish green color. I kind of wanted a little bit of both. And since this is my birthday month, when you're seeing this, I am now officially 31. My birthday was May 7th. Whoop whoop, your girl is older. And the main part of this video is I just wanted to kind of, get into trying some different things. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, and I've been doing the same stuff for a long time, and I'm kind of over it. So I just want to see if y'all like these kind of videos, and then you can kind of let me know, and we can go from there if you do like it, and I can continue to do these videos. So I have my thoughts on Miss Curry, Ayesha Curry, for those of you that don't know, and I'm just going to talk about it while y'all see me apply my hair. My hair is wet, but it is air dry, so you're really supposed to apply Adore to wet hair. I normally don't do that, but my hair was wet. I washed it after I shampooed my hair, and I thought I'd go ahead and apply the color before I add the conditioner. So like I was saying, I had my thoughts on Miss Curry, Ayesha Curry, which is Steph Curry's wife. Recently, she shared her insecurities on Miss Jada Pinkett, I think, Red Table Talk, or her show of that nature. And she was wanting to be desired by other men. Not really wanting other men, only her husband, but she shared her insecurities of wanting to feel desirable because she had had kids, and she's known her spouse for a very long time. We have to understand that Ayesha has also known her husband since she was 15. Now, I'm not sure on when they got together, but I know she's known him for a long time. And honestly, he seemed like he was probably the man in their college years because he's a very good athlete. So I can only imagine the pressure of that type of relationship. So pretty much, I just want to share my views on it because a lot of people seem to think that she was wrong for feeling this type of way. And I'm wondering if it's because she has some views that I don't agree with on how women should dress. I'm personally feel that a woman should dress however she wants to dress, however she feels comfortable. She shouldn't be judged, raped, or anything because she wants to dress sexy. That's just how I look at it. It's like maybe because I grew up in a Caribbean culture, we dance in the street, we have carnival, we kind of embrace our sexuality. I've never been put down for it. So maybe my views on it are a bit biased, to judging a woman, for her looks versus for who she is. That's just how I look at things. But that's one part where I don't agree with. Now, everybody seems to kind of attack her over this. I kind of feel like people don't really like Ayesha Curry. Like, for some reason, they don't like her, period. And also, I'll be honest, when I see Ayesha Curry, I look at her and I see her as a pretty woman. But do I see sex symbol or something like that? Of course not. So I can understand her feeling, after having a baby, trying to get her weight back on board and wondering if she's desirable. Her husband is a big athlete. He's not the normal guy. But as a woman who's married to a normal guy, but he gets in the gym, he's body builds as a hobby. My husband has even been hit on in front of me. Girl, that was another story. But has literally been hit on in front of me. So imagine my husband, if he had a bigger social media page than me, to the point that I've watched him come from somebody normal to people just refer to me as his wife. I no longer have that identity. I will probably have those desires. I mean, honestly, even with that, I have those desires. I have those insecurities. I've been married almost 8 years. Been married since I was 23 years old. You know, I married young, so I sometimes would feel like that I missing something? Did I not live the way I should? Especially when you go through things. Like, I think a lot of people think that once you get married, your desires just turn off. You no longer feel, you no longer have those emotions. You're always happy. You're always in love. Like, it's just a wonderful, happily ever after. But that's not the case. Marriage does not work that way. Marriage is trials and error. You're with somebody for the rest of your life. There's no way you're going to have a perfect marriage. That's why therapy is there, and that's why divorce rate is high. I think because these are things we don't talk about. You're going to want to feel desirable. Hell, I get kind of happy sometimes when, you know, when other people be like, "Oh, girl, you looking good," and it's a man and he's catcalling. I know I don't want you to approach me and talk to me, but when you're like, "Damn," I'm like, "Ooh, oh shoot, I must be looking good today," versus where sometimes your husband might miss the signal on it. Like, there might be days where he doesn't make you feel beautiful. There might be days where you've gained weight. Where for me, I have my wisdom teeth coming in, so it's pushing my teeth forward and it's ruined my bottom grill where it's made it crooked. I get very insecure about that. I wonder if I'm still pretty, would anybody else want me? If my husband's just acceptable to my flaws because he knows my personality and he loves me. But I've had those issues. I know I have to get them fixed. You feel me? Like, I had to get certain things done first. I got my feelings done first, and that hurt like a mug. Like, so I haven't been back since then. Like, woo, me and my dentist, we ain't seeing eye to eye right now. Like, I'm gonna come back, but my mouth is killing me from that experience. And I imagine I've been told how bad wisdom teeth hurt, so I've been kind of scared. But not to get off track. Oh, also, I'm about to go ahead and wash this out, and then I'm going to apply my deep conditioner, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my deep conditioner, and then I'll get back to this topic. This video is probably going to be a little long because I'm talking more so about other things besides just this video, by just the hair. But anyway, so I left this on for about 35 minutes and I sat under the dryer. But my thing is, men have these insecurities too. Like, it shocked me, so many men and so many single people, but so many men were acting like this wasn't reasons that they cheated. And I think that's why they attacked her, is because they see this and they're like, I've done this to seek validation and cheated. This is what she's going to do, instead of seeing that she's admitting to her insecurity and she sought therapy. She knows this is the issue. We don't even know how long it took for her to identify this issue and be comfortable enough to speak on it, to realize that this is an issue. My husband has admitted to me that this was the issue because of a certain situation we dealt with, I'm still dealing with right now, him seeking validation outside of his marriage, because your ego can sometimes mess with your morality. And that's one thing I had really liked from watching Kev on Stage video. When he said that, I said, that's it. Your ego can sometimes be in a situation where it messes with your morality and you have to check yourself. And people are humans and we're going to make mistakes, and we have to realize it's okay for us to check ourselves and admit these insecurities and admit that this goes on and whatnot. I feel like if we talk about these things, more people will have discussions on it. Like, people won't be so closed-minded. People will understand that you are still humans. Those human desires do not go away. But you should talk about it and get it out there and seek help and advice, instead of bottling up and looking elsewhere for those answers. And that can get you into trouble or divorce, and then you wonder why, your marriage doesn't work. So this is the color. I absolutely love it. I'll be using Taliah Waajid's Green Apple and Aloe Deep Conditioner. This is a new product that they just dropped. It deeply conditions, balances moisture, strengthens, and detangles hair while boosting hair's elasticities and adds shine. It leaves hair feeling soft, conditioned, moisturized, and manageable. And this product was so good. It smells very good as well. I kept adding it into my hair because I liked the feel of how it felt. It felt really smooth and silky on my hands. And I just kept adding it because I liked how it felt. I sat on the dryer for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to use their leave-in conditioner and Hold Me Down Jelly. And their leave-in conditioner is also a very moisturizing product that matches very well with the deep conditioner. After you rinse your hair out, you add in your leave-in to keep in the moisture into your hair. And then I'm going to use the Hold Me Down Jelly, which is very lightweight but does add hold, and it does not leave your hair feeling very hard. It's actually really good for fine hair. It works on all hair types, but I use it specifically because I have fine hair and it doesn't weigh my hair down. I really like the weight of how this gel feels, how smooth it feels when I glide it through my hair. I'm going to use the leave-in conditioner first just to add that extra moisture through my hair so it's very easy to go through. Plus, I have color treated ends and my hair needs that extra color. And then in each strand, I'm going to add, each section, I'm going to add a little bit of the gel just for that extra hold. But I know my curls are going to be very soft and easy to use because I'm not using a lot of product. A little goes a long way. And I'm just going to wrap my hair around the rod. And then I'm going to add a little bit of edge control on my ends to secure it in place. And then I'm going to show you another example. After that, I'm going to sit under the dryer for 2 hours, and then we will separate my hair. But also back to what I was saying about Ayesha Curry. I noticed that a lot of people have very, I guess, small views about how other people's marriage will go. Just because you don't have those issues in your marriage doesn't mean somebody else will have it and start to become very judgment. They took a small segment of what she was saying. They made it seem like she just made a blanket statement. She just came out and said it when they were all asked these questions. They all shared their insecurities. Jada even talked about it. Maybe because what Jada goes through with her little boys or they don't really take what Jada says as weight, but all these women have went through this, felt like this, everybody won't feel like this. Some people do feel like, my husband is enough, and that's probably because maybe their spouse never misses a beat, but you might be in situations where your spouse has missed a beat. Like, everybody doesn't teach you how to be married. Also, before I ramble on, I'm just showing you that I'm twirling my hair around a good amount of times to form my curl so it goes in a downward spiral. So that's why I'm doing it for that period of time, so it goes downwards. And then I'm just going to pick my hair in style. But yeah, girls and gents, that's just how I feel. You don't have to agree with me. You can feel differently. I just didn't feel like it was that big of a deal. But I think because, honestly, with social media, which social media is validation, we all look for some form of validation, whether you want to admit it or not. I think it's just nobody really has a lot to do, and it's just a hot topic to talk about, so we're all talking about it. But it really wasn't a big deal. You'll be surprised who go through these things, who deals with this. I mean, when you're single, you deal with it. So can you imagine being tied to one person for the rest of your life, to think that you might not ever wonder, I wonder what it would have been like if I didn't get married, especially when you have single friends and they tell you their stories and all that stuff. So that's just my opinion on it. Feel free to let me know how you feel. So in my last tie-up video, a lot of you were asking me where I got this from, and I thought it was Walmart, but I believe I got it from the beauty supply store. I need to run in there and actually find the name so I can tell you exactly what the name is, because I really don't know. I'm one of them people. I pick up my little scrunchies and I throw the box away or whatever it comes on, and that's it. So I'm just using that, and I'm going to go ahead and put it up. Now, I ended up changing my hairstyle off of this because I was supposed to go out that night for my birthday, but I ended up not going. So what I ended up doing differently, if you follow me on Instagram, I did the same style, but it looks a little bit different. I used bigger flexi rods and less rods. And it came out similar, but my curls were just bigger in the front and not as small and tight. But that's really it. This is the hairstyle. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want me to do more little tea videos like this where I just share my opinion and talk about whatever style and products that I'm doing. Again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.